Alright, so for the second game we have again the Viper playing in the classic yellow versus Tatoh. And this time we have a Hun mirror match on a map that somewhat looks like Arabia. Well, at least it did look like Arabia on the minimap, but then again with a whole lot more cliffs. So the first game, I won't spoil anything, but it was a good game. Oh wait, never mind, I don't have to... Oh hey, where's my scoreboard? I'm sorry guys. I'm I'm still a bit rusty. There you go. So the Viper won. Anyway. I'm just very careful with spoiling things, as I once spoiled a big tournament to someone and I was kinda sad that I did. So then, I will speed things up a little as I will take a look at the map. Looks like a good map, you know, 2 bore, so that's definitely pretty convenient. I also spot 4 sheep, so in that case, you know, it's almost like Arabia. The Viper has a pretty nice big woodline here on the side. I would say also like a little backwards even. And the rest of his resources, well, he has like 1 small gold pile and a small stone pile, which are both forwards. But it's, you know, it's not too bad. It's still fairly close to the town center, so it's not too bad. Tatoh, on the other hand, he only has his stone forwards, and his gold is more or less in the back, I would say. So yeah, that's I would say that's pretty convenient for Tatoh. On the other hand, though, his wood is a little less nice as the Viper's, as his wood is more or less forwards, or forwards. So the Huns, what are we going to see? Well, I expect them to go with a scout rush still, as this map, I would say, pretty this is a fairly decent map for scout rushing. I would say, or well, at least on the side of Tatoh, because his map is fairly open. I'm not sure how or if Tatoh is a waller or not. I think when the map is good enough to wall, he might try to wall this, you know? Like this would only be a small distance. This is, I don't think this is even open, so you could also do like a wall here. But I would say it's a little bit too big of a space to wall everything in. Tatoh is not a Chinese player. You know, the Tim or Bhakti, I know, or Chinese players would have already run to make some walls here and patch things up and play their farming simulator games. On the side of Viper though, I did saw him wall in the, what is it again? The Clan Masters, like as when he was playing as Pogba, but for now I don't think he will need it. Forwards barracks for the Viper. I'm not sure when that was going up. Was it 6:30? Let's see. Is he? See the Viper. Yeah, he's taking 10 extra gold, so he might go for a drush as well. Yeah, definitely going for a drush right here. Tatoh already doing loom. Is he going up? Let's see. Population 21. Yes. Tatoh is going up. So I'm pretty curious to see how Viper is going to pull this off. I think everything was by the book in time and so on. But since Tatoh is already going up to feudal age, I'm pretty curious to see how this is going to go. I would say, you know, since Tatoh here, he already split his woodline, so especially this woodline would be okay to wall. Not too hard, and as for this woodline, pretty much the same. So Viper then on his way forwards to see if he can rack some havoc upon the base here of Tatoh, and I see my restream chat is not working. This was from 31. This was from last month, like 10 days ago. So I'll stop the games for a second and try to restart my restream chat. And hope it's gonna be alright now. Anyway, so Tatoh almost there up to feudal age, and the Viper Viper the Viper. Yeah, look at this. He's it almost looks like he watched Tato's tutorial, you know, doing about 6 or 7 farms, like Tatoh said, I think. So the Viper, ooh, he's gotta be careful here, running right across this town center. Might he lose some of his militias? No. The Viper, of course, has a really nice micro, and he just saved those militias. But man, that was kind of tricky, as the Viper now here losing his scout. So this Thrush already a little less effective. Yeah, 1270 MPL, that has been there for some time. I see my restream chat is not working anyway, so I will just let you guys talk. And hope that it's gonna work again. I don't know. It just rolled out an update today, but apparently it made it worse. And won't you look at this? Won't you look at this? The Viper is still, I would say, a little bit unsure or something. Nah, of course he was behind, you know, this Thrush. He didn't do any damage with it, so he is walling. Walling like a waller boy. Ooh. So let's see, you know, still these militias are alive, and the Viper is up to feudal age, so he might want to keep them alive and make them men-at-arms. But you know, being the Huns, you definitely don't want to have men-at-arms, I would say, you know, just going with either scouts, cav fighters or whatever, you know, eventually. So I'm pretty curious to see how the Viper is going to handle this. On the other hand, again, you know, the militias are a little useless like this, I would say. Yeah, fair enough. The walls are pretty easy to do. That's definitely true. Yeah, but still, I don't like to see the Viper wall. Even though I know he walls every now and then. So the Viper was still not on Loom. Interesting. As Tato's scout rush now will be, yeah, it's too late. Or he could not have done it much earlier anyway. But still, he's not. Tato's not going to do any damage at the base of the Viper. With these scouts, but he might deal with these militias and then have a little bit more peace of mind. And look, won't you look at this? Stone walls even now coming in for Tatoh. Man, what a I wish I could speed up this game a little more, as this probably will be a pretty slow game. The Viper walling and Tatoh walling. What are they gonna do? So now looking at the population, I would say, you know, the Viper or I mean Tatoh definitely ahead here with some more military now on his hand. But the thing is, you know, the Viper did do a Thrush fast castle and he is succeeding pretty well with this. But yeah, so the Viper up to castle H as Tatoh now will struggle to go up. Even though he's walling and he will definitely succeed in throwing some more walls in here, but he will be delayed by so much, I would say. Well, on the other hand, you know, he has 600 wood on his hand. He could sell a lot of that and maybe buy some food, you know, and speed up the process of going up. Ah, okay, you saw this one already. Well, I didn't see it, and I still care to cast it. But yeah, I hope Tatoh can pull the game back, you know, make it a 1-1, make it an exciting game, and see what's going to happen. Well, I would say at this point he's still doing okay, even though he, well, again, he's not up to Castle H where the Viper almost is. And that is, you know, the Viper in Castle H when you aren't, when you are not. That's pretty risky, pretty dangerous. So, my roommate saying hi. Viper crossbowman coming out, and he already has, how many archers does he have? 7 archers, as it seems. Crossbowman in a second. And then what? Well, you know, crossbowman, he only has fletching and no defensive upgrade. So yeah, Tatoh is completely stonewalled in. So these crossbowmen are not going to do too much damage. So being the Huns, the Viper pushing out now also some Cav Archers. And I do wonder why he didn't go with Crossbowmen, you know, he did have those Archers, so why not upgrade them, but like why make the Archers anyway, since the Viper knew that Tatoh was going with Scouts. So he could also have done maybe some Spearmen to defend from the Scouts or something, and then waited for Castle Age to come in and then go with Cav Archers right away. Who knows, who knows. So I am not sure where the Viper is waiting on. Is he maybe booming? I do notice though how small his base is, even though it runs all the way across to the back here. It is still pretty small. And only now, so only now the Viper is going forwards. I think he might have been waiting for some more Cav Archers to come in. And then, let's see. Ah, yeah, I was like, is my in-game sound still working? Why don't I hear all the sounds? There you go. Oh, of course, because I'm Tatoh point of view. And the Viper now. So yeah, finally going forwards, only with one villager. So I would say that will take a long time to bake the siege workshop, but looking at this, it doesn't look too bad. But the Viper better hurry, I would say. The Viper better hurry, and Tatoh, you know, should be just booming. And look at this, 4 town centers right away. But I am not sure if Tatoh is gonna keep up with this, because obviously the Viper is going aggressive, and if well, only if Tatoh is gonna boom like really fast, he might come back into the game, get some army going, and so on. But as for now, I don't see any decisive plan from Tatoh yet, as he only has one stable, not even a blacksmith. So is he at this point, is he going for either for Cav Archers, or is he going with some knights? Well, looking at this army, I would say Tatoh, I would say, you know, maybe some siege and skirmishers maybe to deal with the Cav Archers, but other than that, Tatoh is in a bad spot. Siege workshop, okay, so like I said, he might mix in some siege, and well, that's the only thing I am seeing from Tatoh right now. So still, I am not sure what Tatoh's plan is, as siege alone obviously won't be enough to deal with all this. So wow, that's pretty interesting, by the way. So Castle Age, pretty, and then 25 minutes in, and then only doing wheelbarrow. I mean, not even 25 minutes in. 24. Interesting. So Tatoh better get some more army out. No, only one mangonel again is not going to cut it. Even though Tatoh is, you know, he will keep on walling forever. Infinite walls. But he will run out of space pretty quickly. I'm also not sure why he's trying to build that outpost. Like, why would you need it? Maybe some super secret Tatoh tactics, who knows, who knows. In the meantime, you know, his Tatoh's villager count is definitely pulling ahead in the favor here. But then again, his military is non-existent, so Tatoh better get maybe some good shots, you know, to deal with these mangonels. But I would say one mangonel versus 2 is not going to work, and there you go. The Viper with the better micro there. Also, no, he doesn't have the hill advantage, I think, right? Ooh, I'm curious. Like, looking at this, the ground is flat, but the cliffs, like, give you the illusion that there is some sort of hill advantage, but I don't think the cliffs work that way. So anyway, Tatoh there dealing with at least one mangonel, you know, that's something. As the scout here still running around, trying to do nothing, I think. And let's see. Yeah, Tatoh still trying to boom from 4 town centers, and look at that amount of farms. Tatoh is doing farming simulator as he is You know, booming from 4 town centers, you will need 6 per town center to keep up villager production. So yeah, he will need it. And it looks like the Viper's push here kind of stopped, you know. The mangonels are gone. And now the stone walls, there's no way the Viper is going to quickly deal with these stone walls. So, you know, what Viper is doing is just taking the relics, you know, why not? And well, basically he could try and starve Tatoh, as Tatoh only has this gold here. And I think that's even his initial gold, so... Okay, he still has some left, but then again, he has no relics whatsoever. And that might definitely be a big advantage again for Viper. Let's see. How many does he already have? Okay, so the glyphs do give hill bonus. Nice. Viper going to drop a castle? Who knows? Who knows? Let's see. No, he doesn't have enough stone. But, you know, Pete out rushing might work. But no, for now he's just taking the relics and chilling here. He might even try and go up for Imperial, but looking at the resources, he's not too far away. And that would give him a small advantage. On the other hand, you know, Tatoh has already 20 more villagers. And he could be already going up. Look at that. He already has the resources. He is building a university. He is doing... Well, I haven't seen a monastery yet. Oh, of course, he has a siege workshop already. So he can... then he can click up. Probably will do it right away, right? Yeah, there you go. So this might change the game around, but I'm not sure, since again the Viper is not too far away from the Imperial either, and then there you have it. Like, all this booming only gave a small advantage in terms of uptime. But then again, Tatoh does have a better economy, still consistently 20 villagers ahead. But if Tatoh doesn't hurry, then this advantage might be completely gone, as he, you know, he will probably hit like 120, 130 villagers then, and then he just waits for the Viper to catch up again. So only one idol for the Viper, and oh, look at this! Archery range, barracks, yeah, you know, the Viper is bored, he wants to get some action in the game. And he is going full, well, what is it? Is it halberdier maybe? Skirmishers? Who knows? Who knows? Let's see. I have no clue whatsoever. Or, well, looking at the gold, let's see. Nah, he will probably do some more cav archers as well. But then again, Tatoh, what is Tatoh going to do? Is he on upgrades? Only on +1 defensive for his cavalier. For his light cav. And, you know, Tatoh is not stupid. He knows he doesn't have much gold at his hand, so he better spend the gold wisely on upgrades. And it looks like he might be going with Hussar. Well, why would you want to do light cav without doing Hussar? So that is probably what he's gonna do. Or do hounds even have Hussar? Oh, I should still try and get some more. Anyway. Yeah, there's like no... Well, for Tatoh it's not much gold anyway. And for the Viper he still has some gold as well. But you know, he... Oh wait, he has his gold in the back here still. And for the rest of the map... Well, of course, the Viper has the relics, but... Tatoh better switch to trash, as he is doing Hussar. He's also doing guild, so he can more efficiently use the market. And so now finally going forwards here with those Hussars. And might he clean up these cav archers? I would say the Viper better be careful, you know, he can throw away some gold units, whereas Tatoh only will have to deal with his trash. And there you go. Well, the Viper eventually not really dropping a castle, but you know, again in this castle up here, as I'm not sure what Tatoh is trying to do. What about his upgrades? His hussars are still unupgraded. Tatoh going for capture amps, but you know, the Viper doing halberdier, and then these hussars might be cleaned up, and I would say Tatoh is done for. He has no gold, so there is not much he can do about this army here. You know, I would say maybe mixing in some skirmishers to deal with this, but Tatoh is in a bad spot. That's for sure. Oh really? What? Anyway. Oh wait, there you go. Yeah, the Viper has some gold here as well. Yeah, good goal. But that's basically the situation at hand. Like Tatoh, he can spam his only, you know, his hussars, but he doesn't have the. Oh, there you go. Finally doing forging now. But still, you know, fully upgraded hussars versus halberdier is still not a good idea. And looking at the economy, Tatoh is still a little bit ahead. Like a little bit ahead, but not much. Not too much. I'm curious to see though, is the Viper already on siege rams? No, only just doing capture rams. Siege rams not coming in just yet. So that is one slight advantage for Tatoh, but I think it's not gonna be enough. All this siege though, I would say these hussars and these siege rams would deal with that okay-ish, but then again, Tatoh has some halberdiers in the back. I mean, the Viper has some halberdiers in the back. So these hussars, even though, you know, Tatoh is spamming all these hussars, it's not enough. He better, what is his gather point, by the way? Looks like it's still right here, but he better move it, I would say, a little bit backwards. Maybe amass some more hussars. Oh, but look at this. How did he come in? How did I completely missed this. How did Tatoh come in? Tatoh is absolutely now cleaning up the economy of the Viper that was still left. And this is definitely a game changer now, I would say. The Viper won, let's see, 129, 140, but man. Oh, okay, not a game changer as I thought, since the Viper still has these halberdiers here chasing those hussars, but that was definitely a good move. I'm not sure. Did the Viper here overchop? Yes, I think he did. So that might be how Tatoh got in the first place. But man, that was a good move by Tatoh. You know, that's all the slight advantages he would need, I would say. And it's if he has some more hussar rating like that, he might buy himself a little bit more time, because you know, rating in the late game, it is not going to be all too important. To some extent, I would say, but yeah, but still, you know, Tatoh needs every little advantage. So. You know, I would also say these siege rams definitely do some work as Tatoh is more or less trying to clean up these military buildings, and that will slow down the speed that the Viper can spam some more units in. I don't see any more halberdiers here anymore. Like, only one halberdier running around, so Tatoh again could do some more siege rams if he would have the gold anyway. Let's see. Tatoh doesn't have any gold. But yeah, it's I would say it's difficult to tell who's gonna win this. I would say the Viper because he has the gold, but I have definitely seen some games where the guy with the gold doesn't necessarily win. Even though that guy had like, what was it, 5 relics? Didn't matter, he still lost. So there you go, archery range. I would say finally then, is Tatoh going to mix in some skirms? If he would have done that earlier, it might have been a different game. So yeah, there you go, Fletching, you know, he doesn't have any gold, so he's definitely going down for skirmishers. is Tatoh trying to attack from a different side. You know, the attack here has been going on for so long at this choke point here. But then again, it's always good to try and find some other way in and try to get some other way in to attack from. And also, you know, Tatoh did deal with this castle here from the Viper, and that also gives the Viper a slight disadvantage on this point here. As there you go. Botkin arrow coming out for Tatoh chemistry, so he probably sold some of his wood or food, maybe even, to get the gold he needs for all those upgrades. But where's the elite skirmisher upgrade, man? You know, those regular skirmishers, even though they have Botkin arrow, are not going to do too much. But I think he's messing up some more army here before he will upgrade his skirmishers to elite skirmishers. And I would say, you know, let's see, what about the economy? Tatoh is still 140 and the Viper 120, so slightly better economy, I would say. And oh, won't you look at this, the Viper on 1.7k food, and Tatoh is all the way at the limit, as he will continue to spam some more army. And if you know, if Tatoh can pull this off, get some elite skirms, there you go, they are coming in, and keep the spam going, I would say Tatoh might have a good chance of getting this fight here. But he will have to hurry, as these siege rams, that's some good amount of impeding doom from the Viper, as you know, siege rams, they will clean up buildings so fast. And Tatoh has to move back a little, as he doesn't want to suicide his hussars here, so he better move his hussars back, snipe the halberdiers with the elite skirmishers, as those elite skirmishers are, I think they are, no, they are fully upgraded now. And at this point, it has been a full-on spam war for quite some time. But it is a question who can manage his army now the best, and who can use his gold units in the most efficient way. So there you go, Viper Blast Furnace. Might the Viper also go with hussars? Ah, no, of course, his halberdiers weren't fully upgraded after all. Tatoh going to lose this castle. Viper has it now. Yeah, I would say so as well. You know, Tatoh more or less losing steam, as indeed the Hussar only didn't really work. And there you go, Tatoh saying good game well played. And yes indeed, Tatoh did play well. I mean, the Viper did play well. That's but Tatoh did a good fight as well. It took the Viper a good 46 minutes to defeat Tatoh. Yeah, so more gold. Well, more gold doesn't necessarily mean winning, but then again, if you are a good player, it should mean winning. Oh, Ernest Will. Ah, there you go, my restream chat now finally working. Good, thank goodness. Well, well walled.